you were conscious of the fact that even though governments just retained their names and they were only Christian in name and not in ownership or anything else, you were still conscious that that could create a problem?
Well, we are conscious of that, but when we did the reclassification, the pupils we moved to Iwo Baptist, for instance, where they were coming from, they were wearing hijab.
Why do you think that would have, just a moment, sir, why do you think that that would have created a problem, considering the fact that those schools should have absolutely no influence whatsoever on, those institutions, regardless of whether or not they were Christian named or Muslim named, and they were owned by government?
Yeah, well, that's in theory, but, what you've seen, and even listening to the statement of the gentleman that stood up from there, in theory, yes, but in practice, they still carry the notion that the schools belong to missions. So we took into cognizance such sensitivity, which is okay. And the schools which we moved to Iwo Baptist, on the premises, they have 4 streams. They ran 4 schools: School 1, School 2, School 3, and School 4. School 1 was the original Baptist there. We didn't mix them. We didn't put any students there. The other students are in their respective blocks: School 2, School 3, School 4. And these ones were wearing hijab in their donor schools, in the schools where we moved them from. So in terms of status quo, that's status quo in some sense. So what the government has said is, pupils in Baptist 1, which was the original Baptist, they were not wearing hijab before. So we haven't given any authority to students there to wear hijab. And I don't think pupils in that school 1 are wearing hijab.